right, Gateless Gate, Psychic Answers. What does my love think of me? So we're going to choose 3 cards, and I will do a reading for each card. You will choose one of these cards, and the reading will be for you, for the card that you chose. Otherwise, you can also ascribe a different person or situation to each card, and each reading will tell you about that. So, what does my love think of me? Burning question. Card 1, card 2, and card 3. All right, Gateless Gate, Psychic Answers. What does my love think of me? For those of you who chose card number 1. The Devil. So in this situation, there is some sort of a dependent relationship. It could even be a codependent relationship. They feel that they need you. They feel that they are addicted to you. So let's see what happens with that. All right, what does my love think of me? The crux of the matter. The 10 of Pentacles. They see you as the completion. They have everything they want with you. They want to have a home with you. They see abundance with you. They want to give you abundance. They want to share abundance with you. They feel your company as loyalty. They feel loyal towards you and that you are loyal towards them. They feel that there's been a battle and that battle for you or for your love has been won. And they are ready to share joy with you. And what crosses you? All right, let's see what's crossing you. And here we have the 10 of Cups. All the love, family, everything you've ever wanted. And we have a double 10 here, and that's a 20. So, I mean, this looks like, you know, it was meant to be. They don't actually, they don't see an issue with you. They see that you like you are meant to be together. Like together you can have everything you want. And what is the root of the situation? So the root of the situation is the 4 of Pentacles. So there was a time when they were feeling a little greedy, perhaps with their emotion, perhaps with their things. They were afraid of losing you or of losing their independence, or someone was afraid of losing independence, and that is part of what this has grown from. That there was a time where loss of independence was a fear, and that could have something to do with obsessive feelings about you. So it kind of makes sense that what's crossing you is that they see you as everything. For some of you, there could be a bit of obsessiveness happening here. They might be putting you on a pedestal. And this might be difficult for you to live up to, because no one can live up to a pedestal. They have all these big dreams for you. They want family with you. And they might be starting to realize that they've been a bit pushy about that. And so perhaps somebody is pulling back a bit. But they are attached to you. They are attached to you something fierce. And what is the most recent past event that has led to this situation? All right. Someone has been staying up nights thinking about you. They feel as if they were almost there, almost at that relationship place, and then something happened. And they have worries, and they have fears, and they're afraid to lose you, and they are afraid they might have lost you. A lot of guilt, a lot of worry, a lot of fear, a lot of insecurity has led you to this place. Yeah, so this together looks like some kind of an unhealthy attachment. And somebody's brain is working overtime about you. Okay, so we're going to get an advice card. All right, what is the advice card? And the advice card is the Nine of Cups. So the advice is that everything everyone needs is right here. That you are close to completion. That the love is about to spring forth, that the words are about to pop, that you are about to enter into something new. So you have 2 9s here. You have 2 10s here. This is starting to look like a soul connection where the bodies and the feelings that the bodies have are getting in the way. Strange thoughts, strange mind games people play on themselves and on each other. And this person has been thinking about mind games, whether they've been playing them with you or you've been playing them with them. Keep on playing those mind games forever. So let's see now. What do you have to go through? What's your path, or what's their path to you? What is the path that's going to happen in this situation for them? Soulmates. Like I was just saying, this is the soulmate card. You are going to go through a realization. So perhaps there's been worries, there's been fears, there's been unacceptable behaviors, there's been attachment that sometimes feels frightening. They see you as everything they want. Completion, their other half. They see you as their soulmate. And so what you have to go through is the mutual realization of the soulmate experience. And that's what they're thinking of you. They're thinking that they're coming to this realization, and they're about to come to this realization. All right. Now, who they think you are, they think you're walking away from them. They think that it's been too much. They feel like maybe they haven't given you enough love, or you haven't given enough love. And there's been some fights, there's been some arguments, there's been time apart. And those things shine a light on your problems. And yeah, you have some issues together. There are some things that you need to get over. There are some things that they need to get over. Unhealthy attachments. These unhealthy attachments, these unhealthy ways of interacting with each other, These nightmares, these mind games have all led to a time of feeling crazy about it, feeling insecure about it. And they feel like they might have lost you. They're scared of losing you. They know that things haven't been perfect. They know that they've done things, maybe you've done things that are difficult to get over, that some trust has been lost. And they wonder if you're walking away. They see you as someone who either is walked away, has walked away, or will walk away. They're scared. They're scared and they're staying up nights. And it's just making things worse. So, their environment around how they are thinking about you. King of Pentacles. So here it is again, right? So much. So much. They see everyone in their environment, everyone they talk to about you. What they think is that you have everything, that you're it, that you are the full package, overflowing with prosperity and joy and love and kindness. And let's take a closer look here. What is that we have down here? And wisdom. There's some kind of wisdom that they gain from you, and they feel like they haven't read it all yet. You're a book to them. You're two pieces of a coin, and the more they get to know you, the more they get to know themselves. There are hopes and dreams around you, hopes and fears around you. They have a gift they want to give you. They've been thinking a lot on it. They're willing to fight for you, and they're ready. They're ready to wait for you longer. They're ready to meet you halfway. They're ready to do the work. They've already put in some of the work, and they're ready to reap the harvests. They're ready to grow the relationship with you. But they're taking some time. They know, or they think that they know, that the journey is not right away. The journey will be long, even though the obstacles are not as huge as they were. There's some trust that needs to be rebuilt here. And they hope that that this journey they're setting on, that they will find you there, that you will join them. They've packed everything for both of you. And the outcome? What does my love think of me? They're still in a place where they don't know where they're going. But yet here it is. Another 10. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, all together. So in here, what's happening? They know that you complete them. But they have concerns and they can't see through them. They're so busy thinking about all their worries, all their many worries that they've been staying up late and crying over. All those things are making them unable to see how easy it would be to just let go. So someone's not letting go. They are not letting go of stuff. They feel weak because of it. So let's clarify that a little bit. Clarify the Ten of Wands. They have so much fun with you, and yet there's confusion. What are they confused about? Because that's two cards now that talk about confusion, not being able to see well. Let's see. What are they confused about? They're confused about the road ahead. They are confused about future plans and whether or not both your plans will mesh together into one good future. There might be some concerns around kids. To have them, not to have them, can you have them, can't you have them, can they have them, can they not have them, are they ready? And yet in all this confusion, they are still looking ahead at a bright future with you. They are still thinking about that. And let's clarify some more. They're juggling. A decision has to be made. It might be a bit of a financial decision. For some of you, somebody might be thinking about traveling for work or staying behind and growing the relationship where it is right now. Some of you might be in a long-distance relationship. And so that might be causing some confusion too, because there is a lot of thoughts on travel here, a lot of distance here for some of you. Some of you have been distant from each other, but are still thinking of each other. Some of you are just getting back together, but a lot of water has passed under the bridge. So I have these two cards that have just fallen out. Let's see. There is a Five of Pentacles. A lot of this is around finances and security. A lot of this is about being grounded and this type of, they've been up and down with you a lot. They've felt unwanted. Whether that's true or not, sometimes people just feel the way they feel. They felt left out in the cold. They felt impoverished emotionally. They felt as if either they weren't getting what they needed, or they weren't giving as much as they wanted to give. For some of them, both. The stronger feel is that they felt that they weren't getting what they needed, and that comes from back here too. Just undoable expectations for a lot of you. But they still feel like they're with you. I mean, you're still together, right? These two people, they're still together. They might be impoverished. They might be having a hard time. They might be left out in the cold, but here they are, still together. And then the final one is the Chariot. So as they are on their journey, as their hopes and dreams put them on their journey back towards you, here you are on your journey together. The two phoenixes have come together, they've met. And so this is what they want. They want to journey with you. They want to work things out with you. They want you come what may. Because you are their soulmate. That's what they are thinking about you. You are their soulmate. You give them everything. They see everything with you. All the good things. But it's up and down. So sometimes you're the best person in the world, and sometimes you're the worst thing that's ever happened to them. Because you give them such heartbreak. And you give them such joy. There you go. Card number 1, choosers, that's what your love thinks of you. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you for card number 2 reading. Gateless Gate Tarot, what does my love think of me? For those of you who chose reading from card number 2. Card number 2, the Death card, big changes. Okay, so this situation is a situation that has gone through big changes. And here you are. There's still the two of you. There's still the two of you. And there's still the 4 feathers. Where is that 5? So there's the balance. The balance was broken. And they want to start something new. They feel like things ended, and there's no way to go back to the way that things were, and it's time to start something new. So let's talk about that some more. What does that mean? Let's do some clarifying on that. So, what is the situation? What does my love think of me? And here we go again, the Death card. For some of you, things are over. For some of you, you need to move on. This is the double Death card, right? Sometimes you love somebody and they love you, and it's just not the right time. Sometimes the timing's wrong. Sometimes the feelings change. And for others, it looks to me like this is the they feel like everything's over. They think that you don't want them, that you've moved on, that anything that could have been salvaged is gone, and all we can do now is start over. And we're not sure in which way yet, so let's see what happens. What does my love think of me? What's crossing you? What's crossing you is the Queen of Cups. So, something happened where they're hurt. And they have an offer. And the offer is an unknown to them. And they're wondering if something else might work better for them or for you. The root of the matter is the 3 of Pentacles. So, someone's been working hard. They feel like they've done a lot of work on building something. That there's been a lot of thinking about it. For some of you, you've been trying to have a baby, wanting to have a baby. Maybe it hasn't worked out as you'd hoped. But the root of this situation is one of stability. one where someone felt secure with you and with the life that you were building or wanting to build together. Most recent past event that's led you to this situation here and to the thoughts your love has about you. Heartbreak. Someone broke somebody's heart. Someone broke somebody's heart, and now they think that it's over. And all the things that they wanted from you, or that you wanted for them, or they wanted to give you, that hurts them so bad. The memory of that hurts them so bad that the stability and trust that was built fell apart. It would have to be rebuilt. So what is going to be the root of what you'll have to go through? Oh, look at that. All right. So we need, justice needs to happen. And see, I know this isn't the justice card, but this does reflect the justice card. You see right there, the weights need to be evened. And everybody needs to get the love that they need and deserve. So perhaps they feel that, perhaps they're thinking that not enough love was given, and not enough love was gotten, that they didn't feel equal with you, or you didn't feel equal with them. It's a seesaw. It's been up and down, and that's the path that when they think about it, that up and down seesaw path, not feeling like there is enough love, not feeling like they have enough love. And yet the path is walking towards more. It's almost there. You've almost gotten to the enough love. But I'm not sure. For some of you, well, let's see what it goes through, huh? Let's see the rest of the story first. So they went through heartbreak. Heartbreak has happened. For many of you, death of the relationship has happened. And then now, and in the short future, there will be a rebalancing of the scales. So, in the past, there was heartbreak, and now rebalancing of the scales is what they're thinking about you. So, how they experience you, they need time. And they think maybe you need time too. Battles have been lost. How they see you from an outsider's perspective. So perhaps the mask that you're putting on for them and how they view this mask. They think you're hurt. They think you're hurt, and they, for some of you, they think your love for them is dead. And for some of you, you've been putting on that mask, that everything's over, that your love for them is dead. Just darkness of thoughts. Their hopes and fears. They fear they've been made a fool of. And they fear like the journey that they went on was one that they didn't think through well enough. Outcome. Judgment. So someone has to say they're sorry. There has been wrong has been done. Wrong has been done between you two, and someone's waiting for an apology. They still might not be ready to move on, but they would like an apology. Or they would like to apologize to you, but an apology must happen. Now, the good thing is that whatever this is, because this is a major arcana card, we're not going to clarify this. We know that this is happening right now. So right now, in the present, for a lot of you, this relationship is done. And for the rest of you, it has changed in such a way that it must be something brand new. All right, Gateless Gate Tarot, Psychic Answers. What does my love think of me? For those of you who chose card number 3. 10 of Cups. So in this situation, they are happy about you. They are happy with you. They are happy when they think about you if they're not with you. So let's see. Let's see how the rest of this goes. All right, so now we have, well, here you are in the situation. They see you as their soulmate. Here's the soulmate card, and it comes out right away with the 10 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. A lot of love here, a lot of love about you. A lot of love is going towards you. And what's crossing is the King of Swords. There's some kind of a worry. It's not a huge worry, but it has come up. And they are thinking about that. Perhaps some kind of recent change has happened, some kind of recent communication has happened. There's a little bit of confusion, but not a lot. They are still thinking good thoughts about you. They are thinking children with you. Perhaps there's been some communication about that, and they're getting ready to move forward with you. They are realizing that you are their soulmate. The question is how to move forward and when. And the root of the situation is that there's been some grief, there's been some sorrow. Love has been spilt. Someone's been hurt. There's been up and downs. It's been a seesaw of a situation. And they are still looking at that sadness. And they're still thinking about that sadness. So the most recent event that has led to this situation is... All right, the 9 of Pentacles. So there was happiness, and they are having memories of happiness, and you to them represented a wonderful surprise. So this relationship was a surprise to them, and you are a surprise to them. You've surprised them, and perhaps they have surprised themselves. And that led to the realization that that you're soulmates. That was the surprise. And they're wondering now, can it be true? Is it real? I've been hurt before. But look, here's the person. Here's the person. And this is the person that I wanted. And so the advice card is that they've had a sudden new idea. I mean, there's so many cups in here and so many 9s and 10s. They've had an idea. They've had a realization that your love is in balance. And now they are taking some time to think about what that means. What does it mean to think that maybe you have found your soulmate? And what they have to go through, what their thoughts about you have to go through, do my love think of me, is a decision. They have a decision to make. Things have been topsy-turvy in their world, or in your world together, and they're trying to make the decision. They are balancing some different thoughts, some different decisions, some different options, and they need a little bit of time. Right? They have met somebody who is, that's you, I guess, who's a beautiful, perfect surprise. They feel that they're so close to completion with you, to finding their soulmate with you. They're realizing that you may very well be their soulmate, and now they need to make a decision about that, because they are still worried. All right? So, who they think you are, they're thinking that perhaps you can't see them for who they are. They are, they're thinking about all these different possibilities. As you know,